just going to get straight into it, and I'm just going to share with you what are my favourite lip products to wear during the spring/summertime. So the first one I'm going to talk about is actually the Revlon lip butters. Now I'm going to talk about this shade in particular, and it's the shade Berry Smoothie number 50. As you can see, I have used this a lot. There's only like that much left. I love this shade. It's so nice for spring and even summertime, and I bought this a little while ago now. It's just perfect. It gives you the perfect amount of colour but with a great amount of gloss and moisture too. And I'm not a lipstick wearer. If I'm honest, I don't ever wear lipstick. I don't like lipsticks. I just feel like they're too heavy. In a similar way, I'm not a foundation wearer. I prefer tinted moisturiser. So I'm, you know, very similar when it comes to lips. I prefer sort of lip balms or lip stains. And this is perfect because it has an amazing amount of colour. It gives you the colour that you want, but it doesn't feel too heavy. And it's just perfect. They have a load of colours in this range, but this is my favourite one for the springtime. These retail for $7.99, so they're not that expensive, although they're not the cheapest either, but they are worth it. If you're someone who likes to have, you know, your lips moisturised at all times, but with a little bit of colour too, then this is perfect. And this particular shade is just amazing. For me, like for my skin tone and my lip colour, this colour is a sort of my lips but better shade. Because my lips are, you know, pigmented, this sort of shade, it just gives my lips a nice gloss. Revlon is doing really well in terms of lip products and, you know, coming out with new products, and I'm just loving their whole sort of collection. But the next thing I'm going to talk about is actually the Revlon ColorBurst matte balms. I'm a fan of, you know, balms or stains or, you know, colours for the lips but not in lipstick form, and these are perfect. Now this first colour I'm going to talk about is in the shade Sultry, and I just love it. It's a nice sort of like dark pink shade. Once again, it's very sort of, it's in the same sort of colour line or colour shade family of my natural lip. When I apply this on my lips, it gives me a very nice colour, sort of the same sort of colour family as my own lips but just darker, and it is matte, and I love that because I just find that wearing a matte lipstick or a lip balm, for me, I just like the finish and I just think it's really appropriate for spring. And I love this shade in 225 Sultry. It's just amazing, and these smell so good. These smell like minty and really nice and refreshing, and I just love that on my lips. It just makes me want to wear them even more, and it also feels like it's doing good for my lips. Like, although it is a balm anyway, it just feels like when you're applying something like minty onto your lips, it just feels good. So I'm really loving that. The second one I'm loving is this matte balm in the shade Elusive, so 205. I love this shade too. This is actually a very nice sort of pink colour, and I really like it. It's something that when I apply on my lips, it's sort of a nude pink for me because I am olive skin tone. I'm a tanned skin tone, so applying this onto my lips is, for me, it's like the perfect pink nude, and I just really like it, and I think it's so appropriate for spring. You know, leading up to the summertime, it's just really nice. These matte balms also retail for $7.99, so, you know, once again, very affordable, and most of the time Boots always has an offer on. They have 3 for 2 on, like, all the time, so, you know, get in there and buy, you know, 3 products for the price of 2. The next product is a product by Maybelline. Now these are all drugstore products, bar one, sort of. And this product is actually the Superstay 10-Hour Tint Gloss. I love these. Now I only discovered these recently. If I'm honest, I only discovered them recently, but I just think they are so appropriate and right up my alley. Like, I just love them. They are basically a lip gloss, but it's basically a stain slash tint, and it is so pigmented, or it's very the staying power, or the staining power even, is very sort of dense, and it's very nice. Now I picked it up in this colour, which might not look very spring appropriate because it's like a dark berry colour, but it totally is, because the first sort of layer of this doesn't apply, you know, very dark. It's quite pigmented, but it's very sheer at the same time, if you get what I mean. It is one of the darker shades out of my favourite sort of spring lip colours to wear, but it is one of the most wearable shades for me as well because it's not too dark. You can layer this up and you'll be able to achieve a darker finish, but once again, very nice. Now this retails for around $6.99 I believe, so once again, very affordable. It's a drugstore product and you can get your hands on it pretty much everywhere. Now the next product I'm going to talk about is a product by Korres, or Korres, however you want to pronounce that, or however you do say that, and it's in the colour Jasmine. So it's a very sort of light pink, nudie pink colour, and it's basically a gorgeous sort of lip balm but with a little bit of tint. It's really hydrating, and it's, you know, it's pigmented as well, so it gives you a little bit of a pick-me-up. It's just not, you know, a bog standard like lip balm. Now there's a lot of shades available in this, and this is the one that I like. This retails for £8 and you can buy it from feelunique.com, and I just think it's a gorgeous sort of spring lip product. And then lastly, it's actually not a lip colour at all, it's just a lip balm, but I thought I'd mention it anyway because it's my go-to lip balm on an everyday basis. And I use this Nivea Hydro Care lip balm. And the one thing I love about this is the fact that it has SPF 15 in there, so it's going to protect your lips from any sort of sun damage, and it's just brilliant. It, you know, it smells like a normal Nivea lip balm. It's just clear, it has no colour, it has no tint, and I do use this every day during the sort of spring time here in the UK. I sort of apply this as a base on my lips, and then I apply any lip colour or lip shade or lip gloss that I want to apply on top of this. And during the day I will touch up my lipstick or my lip gloss or my lip stain even with this. It gives you the hydration that you want, and during the day when you just touch it up, it gives you that SPF protection too, and I just think that's brilliant, and I think it's a must-have for spring. So that does bring my favourite spring lip products video to an end. Hopefully it was short and sweet. These are my favourite lip products, you know, for the springtime. I don't wear a lot of lipstick, so that's why I didn't include any lipsticks at all. You know, they were either a mix between a lip gloss or a lip stain or a lip balm. Thank you for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone!